Oh my word, what a goal. It only took a minute. Paraguay scored straight away. What the flip? That's unreal. What a goal as well. Angle-wise, actually quite similar to Australia's second goal last week. That's the sort of start that Paraguay needed. My word. What a strike right in the corner. Yellow card for Paraguay there. For Amaron, I think. Was that Amaron? Was it him that got the yellow? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just there. I was like, that wasn't Amaron. It looked like he got booked. That's why. I was just about to go live, and Paraguay were through, and he just thumped into the corner. I'm just like, flipping heck. Let me start the stream first. Apologies for the noise you're about to hear. So that's what the table looks like right now. 2 teams on 3 points. I believe that would also mean the USA be guaranteed first, as far as I know. Flipping heck. Paraguay are trying some more long range shots. Even further out and even more risky. Here come Paraguay on the counter. Oh, it's poor touch there. At one point it looked like they had like a 2-on-2 or something, and then it just didn't work. Turkey shot over the bar. So there's not something we've seen too often yet, but because the goalkeeper took too long for a goal kick, the ref's given a corner. That is a new rule that's been implemented. So now we got a Turkey corner because of it. Whether they can take advantage, we'll find out. Nothing doing, but Turkey have possession still. Oh, great play there. Good block. Turkey trying to get that equaliser. Paraguay surviving. Amron took a while to play that ball through, but he gets it through. Oh, it's offside. The commentators are mentioning the quickest ever goal in the World Cup being scored by a Turk. Indeed, they scored 11 seconds in to the third place playoff 2002 in the semi-final. Well, after the semi-final. I feel like a lot of this game, considering, Paraguay got the early goal, I wouldn't say they're happy to sit back. They're not really happy to sit back, but Turkey obviously needed a goal badly, so I think a lot of this game is going to be Turkey just trying to do something, trying to make something happen, and Paraguay just hitting them on a counter. It will make for a very interesting game because both teams need to win. So it's going to be cagey. It's going to be constant pressure throughout this game, really. Turkey corner. Hydration break time, of course. I'm sweating, to be honest. This room is a bit warm. So I'm off this weekend, so I'll be watching. Well, there's a second game in a row. I'm gonna watch 10 in total in a row. So gonna go to bed after this game. This game will end around 6 a.m. Thereabouts. And at 6 p.m. is Netherlands versus Sweden. That should be a very interesting game. 9 p.m. Germany versus Ivory Coast. Another very interesting game. Then at 1 a.m. you've got Ecuador versus Curacao. Another interesting game. Then at 5 a.m. you've got Tunisia versus Japan, which is pretty huge for both teams for different reasons. And then go to bed around 7 a.m. 5 p.m. you've got Spain, Saudi Arabia. 8 p.m. Belgium, Iran. And 11 p.m. Uruguay v Cape Verde. And then 2 a.m. Monday morning, New Zealand, Egypt. So that's 10 games in a row, including two games I'm watching tonight. And then it's back to work. But I'm off on Wednesday as well. So, for flip's sake, England playing on Tuesday night when I'm at work. But when I'm off, 8 games. 8 games, because match day 3 starts on Wednesday night. So there's going to be games at the same time from that point. Yeah, that's nice. And I got the following Monday and Tuesday off as well. Any big game? Oh, that's when the knockouts start. That's good. I can watch 6 knockout games. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Overhead kick attempt by Yildiz, and it's an easy save. Good free kick. No one gets the head on it. Oh, it's offside anyway, is it? Yeah. So many players get caught offside. Excuse me. Good defending from Paraguay there. Chananolo free kick. Come on, let's see what we can do. An equaliser make it very interesting for both teams. Oh, they've hit the crossbar and the post. What the flip? That's so unlucky. Good free kick, good header. Hit the woodwork. It's a good pass there. Here come Paraguay. And Ciso, blocked. If that was 2-0, that would have been disastrous for Turkey, especially considering he just hit the woodwork. And Ciso, Caceres, saved. Big clearance. Couple big chances, one from each side, last few minutes. Ooh, massive ball. And Ciso. Good pass there. Gomez took way too long there. Just here comes Turkey now. They want a free kick for that. On the replay, it wasn't. I don't think it was a foul. It looked less like a foul on the replays, to be honest. It looked more like a foul in real time in a way. But I knew that wouldn't get given because you just know they're looking for it in that position. Big throw in. Nope. Every attack looks dangerous in this game whenever your team goes forward. Both teams chasing a goal. Turkey have had one shot on target, says it already. They've had most of possession most of this half. To be fair, one of the shots off target was the one that hit the post and crossbar at the same time. Flipping heck, the referee gets in the way. What the flip? Okay, never mind. Paraguay on the attack, it hits the ref. The ref does a drop ball. Paraguay passes it back to the goalkeeper. And then the goalkeeper overplays the pass and gives it back to Turkey. And then they attack and do nothing with it. just a few seconds of just everyone making errors. And CISO elite. And he doesn't shoot. Just shoot, man. Just be greedy for once. For flip's sake, and CISO. That was such a good little run, and he didn't even shoot. Oh, my days. As soon as he got to the right, he should have just shot, man. All that for nothing. Apparently this ref is known for being emotional and giving out cards. I have never seen this man before in my life. The play still not restarted. I don't know what the ref's waiting for. Commentator suggesting possible VAR review. I don't know what for. But yeah, there's definitely something going on. You can see him talking in his headset. The referee's been sent to the screen. For what? What? It would be nice if we could know what's going on, you know? Like, what exactly? They're checking for a red card. From who? Amaron said something to Mulder, apparently. Amron's been sent off. What the flip? Damn. Amron said something to Mulder and covered his mouth while saying it. Then Mulder went to the ref, and he's been sent off, essentially for covering his mouth, because obviously he could have said anything. That's mad. This is a World Cup stream, mate. It's not an AFL stream. That must be your first, right? Obviously, we had Vinicius. I forgot the name of the player that said something to him, but that Benfica player, whatever his name was, I forgot his name. Obviously, that happened. He wasn't sent off in the game, but he was retrospectively banned afterwards. And it's just like, I'm guessing since then, FIFA, there was talk of FIFA adding in new rules and stuff. So, yeah, that's probably why, there's a red card offence now. He's shaking his head. Maybe he hasn't said anything bad or anything. It's possible that Amran said nothing bad, but you cover your mouth, you say something to a player. You're asking for trouble. If you said nothing bad, you should have just not covered your mouth. Nice. Shot over the bar. Yeah, Turkey gonna have to wait for the second half to try and get a goal. Paraguay probably gonna go a lot more defensive in the second half. They haven't got as much of a choice really. They've lost a decent player, and they have got the lead. So they don't have. If they don't concede, they haven't got to chase anything. But they also got to not concede. Galaza, mate. Opportunity to try and put your country 2-0 up, and he does that. Cross it in better, mate. Bro, that ball's come back onto the pitch twice. We've played 7 minutes at a time, now there was 6 added on. Obviously a minimum. There were stoppages. Here come Turkey. Put that wide. If they get a goal now as well, they'd have a whole half to try and get another goal. Their biggest issue last week was trying to play against a strong defence and just not being able to break through. It's going to be the same again. Is the case whether they can break them down this time. The winner has a chance of going through, the loser gets eliminated. It's all on the line. And the draw doesn't really help either unless they win their last game. No, 9 minutes at a time now. Channel blocked by a Turkey player, I think. It's now half time. Paraguay fans and manager and coaches definitely wanted that half-time break. They've got it now. Or have they? That's not. It's not half-time, is it? I thought it was for half-time. Okay, it's still not half-time. I thought it was half-time. There was a long stoppage, but I didn't realize it was going to be 10 minutes. 4 minutes on top of the 6, to be fair. Maybe it's not so far-fetched. There we go. That's quite funny. As soon as as soon as Paraguay get possession back, it's half time. Not possession back, but they get a throw in. Right, I'll be back for the second half. Okay. Second half about to begin now. Turkey got 45 minutes to save their World Cup. They're currently being eliminated with this result. Oh, Damerol, oh, good shot. Keeper had it. You know, it was savable, but he got good power on that. Turkey need to work that goalkeeper a bit more. Stretch that defense a bit more. They need to score. I think they need to score twice. Like if they draw, technically they're still not eliminated yet. But Turkey would have to play USA. And Paraguay have to play Australia. Both will be interesting games, you know. But you know, if they draw, it doesn't really help them because both teams will have to win that game. So there'll be a lot more pressure. Whereas Australia will need a draw and USA already through. If Turkey lose though, USA are guaranteed to finish first, so that's another thing to point out. If Turkey win, they can still actually finish first in the group, which would be quite crazy. But that would also make a very intriguing USA versus Turkey game, as it would essentially be a winner take all. Side netting. Another chance for Turkey goes begging. Here we go. Ball has to go in. Doesn't get past the first man. There's been 7 red cards now in the World Cup. 3 of those in the first game. They're showing a replay of that goal now. And within 64 seconds, I believe. The fastest goal of this World Cup. It was so perfectly in the corner as well. It was an elite finish. Paraguay are defending well, you know. They're managing in the way they need to do it. Turkey definitely needs to be doing better though. I don't know who they got on the bench, but they need some fresh legs right now. It just seems like they're out of ideas, and whatever was said at half time, it just doesn't seem like it's worked at all. It doesn't feel like Turkey have one extra man, you know. Like, I get it, like Paraguay have everyone back, I get that. But just Turkey attacking it just feels like they're just outnumbered. Here come Paraguay on the counter attack. If they score from this, my word. It's a good tackle, good tackle. Now Turkey need to go and do something. Oh, good cross. No one got a touch on it. Could be 1-1, but it's not. Caniolu. Caniolu, mate, what was that? What on earth was that? I know it was his weak foot, but my word. What the flip? Way over. Can see those Turkey fans behind the goal as well. They're not happy about that one. Oh, shot. Saved by the keeper. Ah. Turkey still can't score. They need to score too. There's just over half an hour left. Turkey getting subs on. That's what they needed to do. It's quite clear they need fresh legs. Oh my days. NC, so that was such a good run. And the finish was so poor, that should have been 2-0. That would have been game, set, and match for Paraguay. See, even with 10 men, they're dangerous on the counter as well. They got 10 men. They're playing more defensive than they were before. They're having players sit back. But on the counter, they still look more like scoring than Turkey do. Like, flip a neck. I'm not even a Turkey fan. I'm frustrated watching them attack. Like, they don't even look like scoring, and they got the extra man. Paraguay actually looked like they might score. Turkey definitely lucky that it's not 2-0, to be honest. Here comes the cross. Headed away. I mean, it was a good cross. Just good defending there, really. Here we go, another chance for a cross. Oh, he's not crossing it this time. Goulet. Yildiz. Oh! There was a big chance there. Free header, straight at the goalkeeper, just not enough power on it. That's better. That's more like it, but still nothing doing. Here come Turkey again, there we go. Yildiz. What was that shot? What was that shot? Just a really poor finish. Yellow card for a manager. Turkey manager. Paraguay player goes down, hurt. Turkey manager complains it's yellow, fair enough. Now the player is angry that he's got to go for a minute. If you're injured, you got to go off for a minute. And he's shouting at the fourth official, why 1 minute, why 1 minute? That's the rules, mate. Also, since when do you not get carded for shouting at officials? To be fair, it's not Premier League refs. Alright, the Paraguay player's back on. They now have 10 men again instead of 9. Demiral, what is that shot? Way over. Ref's given a corner for Turkey. I was given a goal kick again. It's given a warning. No, there we go, the goal kick is taken. Thought he gave a corner, but he just went to the goalkeeper to give him a warning, apparently. The commentator just reminded me, we do a hydration break, for flip's sake. And it is now. I have no issue with the players hydrating, by the way. That's not the issue I have. I actually don't mind that. The US gets very hot, I get it. And obviously some stadiums are a bit cooler, and obviously it's nighttime in this game. We may not need it as much, but I would say if you need it in some games, might as well just put it in every game to get used to a routine for every ref and player. I think it's good for everyone to have that routine in place for every game. But what I don't like is the fact that it's used for tactics, and there shouldn't be any sort of like tactics happening in this. It literally should be just to hydrate yourself, to make sure you're all good. That's all it should be. It should be about health. It shouldn't be tactics and adverts and just random stuff. Like, just get on with it. A Turkey player just came off the bench, got a yellow. I mean, it's not the worst challenge. It is a bit dangerous. He didn't mean anything malicious by it, but, you know. I think it's because the Paraguay player jumped high and he pushed him. It just looked worse than it did. But I can see, like, you see those given as yellow. But sometimes you don't see them given as any card. Just a foul. Nice. I played the right pass. Here come Turkey. Yilmaz. Blast it over the bar. He should have passed it to his right for a cross. Turkey fan like this in the crowd. Like, what are you doing? Just with his arms out. Turkey have had 20 shots. Oh, that's better. Turkey corner, 15 minutes to go. Chananolu. I don't know if that was on target or not, but it was blocked. Seemed like a good shot. I feel like the best shots have been long range ones, to be honest. Another corner to Turkey. Handball, free kick Paraguay. Header wide. Another chance for Turkey goes begging. This referee's not having it from anybody, bro. All these cards given out. Paraguay keeper went down injured and he's like, get up, mate. Just carry on. There we go. Chandler should have shot, to be honest. Another shot over the bar. The keeper's hobbling and he's actually hurt. If Turkey can get some shots on target, maybe they can trouble him. Another shot off target. A Turkey cross goes for a Paraguay throw-in. That sums up Turkey. Chananolo can't even control the ball, mate. If Paraguay hold on, by the way, incredible. They've done so well up to this point. And if they can get a World Cup win as well, that's huge for them, because obviously, you know, they don't qualify on a regular basis right now. Oh, best chance of the whole half, and it was Paraguay. Great header from a free kick. Good save from the keeper. It might have been off. Actually, it's called offside now, but we didn't know that at the time. None of them did. Okay, it doesn't count as a chance then, but still, that was better than anything Turkey done going forward. When onside or offside. How did Turkey not score there? The ball went across, somehow he couldn't tap it in. To be fair, I think the defender deserves a lot of credit. But, my word. Three minutes to go. There's Paraguay in possession. Free kick to Paraguay. I mean, it's a soft free kick, but if you're going to put your hands on someone's back like this, you're asking for trouble. And see, so I don't think they're getting a second, but it would be the killer. Definitely don't think Turkey scoring twice though, so them scoring once would just ruin Paraguay's day as well. Great ball to Yilmaz. Yilmaz. Oh my days! How did they not score that? Yilmaz passes it across. First play takes a shot, it saves by the keeper, and the second shot on the rebound he puts it wide. The first one was a good save, but the second one, it was like, it wasn't an open goal, but you just have to score from there. Like, what on earth? Velasquez should have passed there. Seven minutes at a time. Turkey free kick. Alright, with the injury, I assume there's going to be more added time to that 7 minutes. Should at least go to 8. Probably 9, actually. I love how Paraguay is still going for another goal. They got 4 players forward as well. Free kick Turkey, never mind that attack. 95 minutes played of the 7 minutes added. Or 5 minutes played of 7. You'd think it goes to 9 though. Could possibly 5 of that out of 9. Enough time for a goal, you just can't bloody see Turkey scoring anything. Yildiz shot blocked. Excuse me. Oh my days, header wide. That might be the last chance. If they did more of that throughout the game, they might have got one on target. Turkey are eliminated if they don't score. They are literally done. They'll be the second team to be eliminated after Haiti got eliminated earlier today, just a few hours ago. Corner Turkey. This could be it. Headed away. Free kick Turkey. Turkey's goalkeeper is up. Chanalolu wide. That was it. That might be it. There's full time. Paraguay have done it. Unreal. Unbelievable. That was a crazy, crazy game. Turkey, I just checked the stats. Turkey had 32 shots. 5 of those on target. That says everything, really. Oh, that was it. Whatever the game plan was, Paraguay scored in 64 seconds, fastest goal of this World Cup so far. And then Turkey actually dominated quite a lot, even with 11 versus 11, but they couldn't do anything with it. Then Paraguay got the red card, the first implementation of that new rule. And Turkey had essentially a whole half to try and get a goal or two of 10 men, against 10 men. And they couldn't do it. 32 shots total. Paraguay defended very well, that's to be given credit for, but some of Turkey's shots, they had enough clear shots to win the game, but they were either straight at the goalkeeper or wide or over the bar. So many of their shots should have been on target at least. And there was a 5-minute period where the goalkeeper was injured. The Paraguay goalkeeper was limping around. And they didn't even test him, I feel. I feel like in that period they barely even tested him. When he was okay though, that's when they want to test him a bit more. But like when they did test him, all of the shots were like straight at him, so easier to save. But yeah, there you go, Turkey eliminated. Bloody crazy. I shall be back. I got a weekend off, so I'll be back for the 6 PM game tomorrow, which is, or today actually, because it's 6:09 AM in the morning. Netherlands, Sweden, yes, very nice. This is your boy Davino. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.